I found it so unfortunate that the Somali government per se took this issue to the International Court of Justice. I found it, honestly, very unfortunate. One was on the basis of what Abdi has already mentioned, that Kenya and Somalia are all joined at the Hague. Now, you look at that from a Pan-Africanist view. We are one single continent, and some of those boundaries came so arbitrarily. And if we have 50 years of independence down the lane, if we have inculcated our Pan-Africanism, that should demonstrate to us that it will be very difficult to try and redraw our boundaries, because we'll just be hurting and injuring each other, yet we need one another so badly. Look at our Kenya-Uganda relationship and the Migingo Island affair. I would imagine if Museveni wanted to go to International Court for the issue of boundary. Somali government need to be told that we need each other much more than the justification of the economic benefit they are hoping to accrue, that probably we end up only in international corporations, Norway or Djibouti, because those are, I'm told those are the people fueling the conflict. But per se, we shouldn't even go to the International Court of Justice for any address. We should look for, he mentioned something which I also observed. You see, like if we have issues of Somalis in Kenya, the best people to handle it, usually they call elders. And this is one harmonious community, even up to Somali. Okay. We are interdependent. We still, if there are matters that are affecting our boundaries, we can call elders across the boundaries. That's right. I want to be as simplistic as that.
Let me come to Prof here. And there are those who say that the decision by Kenya to drop out of these proceedings in the World Court is a tactical retreat, because they think it's actually a Farmajo issue. They say because these plots of land are on the territory of Kenya as we speak, that's why there's that case. They will looking for delaying tactics, for lack of a better word, because they understand we are going to elections in that country, and maybe when there is a power change in that country, maybe things will pan out differently. Do you subscribe to the same school of thought, Professor?
Thank you. I think you must have read my lips, because you see, Farmajo became president somewhere in February 2017 or somewhere there.
Yeah, 2017 February.
And if you look at when the case was taken to the Hague in 2014 and the speed at which it moved thereafter in 2017 and the way it has been escalated in recent months, which builds towards election date in Somalia, you can see that Farmajo obviously is also pushing for it more, so that as an election strategy to come back, because he came back, I mean, he became president in 2017, and everybody else, even in Kenya, we look for ways of ensuring you wave through the election. That is just one. But again, I think we also forget that Kenya and Somalia has an issue on Jubaland. I think that is something else we are forgetting, because in Jubaland, you know, Madobe, you know, and his government has support strategically of Kenya, which is against what Somalia wants. And so we seem to be having many proxy small wars culminating in this one. This one may look like it is the one, but we will have, of course, other interested parties as well. And he has mentioned very well Norway, which has expressly, you know, showed concern and support. And the other countries behind the scene, which are also supporting Somalia in its case at the international arena. And I will understand why. I mean, when you look at how Somalia has been as a state, as a country, with structural challenges, political and otherwise, it will be in the interest of other countries like Canada, like Norway and others, to support such a country, so to speak, which may not have very good political structures, so that in the end, if this is what is perceived to be that we have a lot of gas, we have a lot of energy issues within those blocks, then it will be easy to deal with Somalia than to deal with Kenya. I mean, it only, because you see, in the international politics, every country plays the way they play, rough or smooth, because of self-interest.
Yeah.
Every country has self-interest. So Kenya has self-interest in that region, which is Triangle. And then at the same time, Somalia has interest. But remember, we are in an international, arena. Other countries in the Middle East, in Europe, in America, and all the others also have specific interests. Because energy, we have an energy crisis sometimes in the world, and you need to get where perhaps if you are partnering with your friend, you perhaps will be able to get things or energy sources very easily.